Spencer, the HSBC Champions event, it's evolved into something really big, hasn't it?
It's astonishing. I think it's the fourth year of the tournament, so it's still a very young tournament. And there was a huge press conference they held in Shanghai, I think in April time, where it was officially announced that starting this year, it will become a WGC, a World Golf Championships event. And just to put that into perspective, there are only 4 of these WGC events. And they kind of, in the hierarchy, you've got the 4 major championships, the Masters, the US Open, British Open, US PGA. Those are the 4 most sought after golf tournaments, and that won't change. You then have these WGC events, the second tier events that sit under them. All the top players in the world play in them. Tiger has already said he's going to be there in China. Mickelson won 2 years ago. He will be back. Garcia, they'll all be there. Harrington. And I think the significant elements of this are that traditionally the WGC events have been held in the United States, and there's been a bit of an outcry from the Europeans and even the Asians to a degree saying, well, how can you claim to be a proper world event if you just keep it in the States? So I think there's been a degree of pressure on the International Federation to maybe expand this. And I think it's a clear sign of the importance that China is exerting now in the global game of golf. And we're seeing this in many different areas. But the fact that China will be the first Asian country to host one of these WGC events, to me and to I think a lot of people in the golf industry, tells you how the country is perceived and what an important player it's going to be in the years ahead. It's been announced that it will remain at Shanghai Sheshan Golf Club there for this year, 2009 and 2010. And I think then they're saying they will look at maybe taking it to other venues, quite possibly within China. For HSBC, it's a huge investment. The prize money before was $5 million. It's gone up to $7 million. 7 million US. And the other interesting part of this is, again, as a WGC event, they're not allowed to pay appearance fees. We often get asked, how do you get a Tiger Woods? How do you get a VJ, a Mickelson? Well, the simple answer is, Mike, you pay them a couple of $1 million, and if it's on their schedule, they'll come. Now what happens at this rarefied atmosphere of golf, the prize money is such that they come anyway. What's great for Asia is that this is going to be in November, and you have either side of it, the Barclays Singapore Open and the UBS Hong Kong Open. So for a lot of these guys, they're not going to come out for 1 week. They're either going to want to come out for 2 weeks and warm up before, or have a few days in Shanghai and then stay on and play the week afterwards. So in many ways for Asia, a wonderful development, an exciting development, and one that I think all golf fans in this part of the world will be really licking their lips about.